Welcome back, friendos. It is time for another episode of Journey Through Eorzea. As always, I am your host, Man with Hat. Tiberius Fox, we are just right at the beginning, well, right at the end of just having conquered Doma Castle, flooding it. Gosetsu died and took the sad lady with her, or with him, so I didn't want to chance getting it. As you can see, you know, Serena pretty sad. Yugiri not the happiest, and Hien doesn't look super sad, but he's just kind of staring off into space. But we gotta talk to Alphino and figure out what's next. I see. That was it. That was all I missed. I could have done this last time, but I didn't know. Thank you. The occupation is ended then, and the people must be informed of our victory. But it is not simply give up Gosetsu for lost. Before aught else, we must needs search the ruins. Allow me, my friends. The castle is still collapsing into the river, and could easily drag you to your deaths. I can navigate the waters easily, without fear of drowning. Be reasonable, brother. You know he is right. Look at her in her heels. She wants to be taller. She's still only just as tall as Alphino. Hilarious. He got pointy shoes, though, so let me fun him. Tiberius, a word, if I may. My lord withdraws into himself, unable to turn his thoughts from the keep. He needs us now, more than ever. My friends, I am returned. I swam as far into the ruins as I could. And, did you find him? Nay, lady. Naught remained of the keep for me to search. Undermined from below and shaken from above, the manner of its collapse was most unusual. If the floor beneath him gave way before the rest, it is not impossible that he could have been sent tumbling into the river. But the water is thick and silted debris. Despite my best efforts, I could not find him. I'm sorry. Alright, so he might not be dead, right? We all know. Alright, people know what happened. I'm just kind of trying to keep some suspense going on. Then there is naught for which you should apologize. Thank you, Saruman, for taking it upon yourself to search. The castle is in ruins, and the people are eager to learn the fate of their nation. We leave at once. Are you sure, my lord? The day is won, and the morrow beckons. It falls to us to greet it. I'm going down to the docks to see if I can't get one of the Confederate ships to take us to the Enclave. Mayhap we should tell the others at the House of the Fears to gather there. Magnai and Sadu know not of what happened in the castle. I will go tell them. They fought valiantly and with honor, Serena. I pray you tell them that as well. You too, my friend, were instrumental in this triumph. I must insist that we be present when you bring these tidings to my people. People are almost acting like he's being cold. He's not being cold. He's just being pragmatic. He's like, what he's going to do? Sit there and sulk about it? Things that, what would Gosetsu have given his life for then, right? It's like, there's no point in being upset about it. It is what it is. You all look like shite. The captain thought you might need a ride for the Enclave. Ready to come aboard? Let's go. On you go then. Sit wherever you like. I don't know what happened in there, but it's over. You won. That's cause enough for celebration. And those people you're about to see need to see something to celebrate. I just think, you know, some people are taking it hard, but, like, I don't think it's a bad thing. Oh, that's right, the Doma Enclave. Okay.
We brought everyone here. You were the last to arrive.
I straight up constantly forget about the Doma Enclave, even though I spend a bunch of time here.
I see. Thank you. We owe the Confederacy a great debt.
I have waited 25 years for this moment. You owe us naught.
The thing that gets me though is like, I just feel like this is a short-sighted victory. Like realistically, what you like Garlemald's just gonna not enforce it? Like what? Because you pushed out like their local leader and stuff. I just don't think that's how that works. I think they would show up with a large military force. It's not like you crush them entirely, and that you have some giant military force to hold them at bay. But you know, whatever. For the
Look!
sake of
It's
the
Lord
thing,
Hien!
it's totally good. We got him out.
Lord Hien!
It's him!
He lives! He lives!
You all got like 70
Some
people
few
left.
words of encouragement would not go amiss, my lord.
Right. Yes, of course.
He's got to step into big shoes now because he hasn't had to do anything really. I mean, he is the guy, but like at the same time, he's never really been the guy. You know, like he doesn't have a cool hat or anything. So it's like, you know, the metaphorical hat he now has to put on. So it's a tough one. Oh, see, off you trot. Then you're their lord. Remember, stand tall. Well, if you want to say something, well, I wouldn't steal this moment from him. He needs it. Remember, stand tall. Yep, there we go. That one. Your lord, remember, stand tall.
Forgive me. This is rather more daunting than I had anticipated. But you are right. I must be strong. Wish me luck.
I already fixed all this, by the way.
We are a sorry lot, are we not? Tired, dirty, stinking of blood and sweat and ash. A people pushed to the point of breaking. And yet, we won. The perseverance to endure decades of oppression. The will to carry on the legacy of those we have lost. These were the bonds that held us together and gave us the strength to reclaim our home.
So here's how you can tell the people who made this were actually really smart. This is obviously intended to be a very powerful moment where he's like, he's taking on the mantle of his father. He's doing a lot of things right now. Notice how the only background, I know it's a little bit because of the mix, it's a little weird, but all you can hear is wind and like crickets. There's no music playing. It's to emphasize it. You don't want to distract from it. Sometimes music distracts from a moment, and they knew that, and that's great. That's a beautiful thing. This is in my opinion, this is good storytelling. I like this.
After 25 hard years, the shadow of the Empire no longer darkens these lands, and we may at last look forward to the dawning of a new day. But, my friends, it will be a day of work.
I would also to note, based on what he just said, the game Star Wars Shadow of the Empire is a great game. Originally played on Nintendo 64. Fantastic game, I highly recommend. Also as a book, I want to buy it, but I haven't had a chance.
So I ask you, have you yet the strength to stand?
They've been bowing so long that even with him, it's like, oh. Come on, stand up now.
To rise up with me once more? Here and now? And begin to rebuild our homeland?
Lord Ian!
They're hyped. They're amped. The music started up again. Everything is right in the world. Kinda. Now, Lise, we just gotta go free yours. Don't pout. We're gonna do it. I already did the one.
This will not end with Doma. We will see to that. Right, Lise?
See, I love Alize's pragmatism. I don't want to use the word overuse the word pragmatism, but sometimes I get words in my lexicon that get stuck there. But I'm just saying, like, she's already looking at the positive side of this situation, and she does that with me, with Lise, with everybody. She can be bitter and like, but like, she's cool, and I like that about her.
Right.
Indeed, this is but the beginning. The tide is turning, and it shall soon bear us back across the seas and onward and to the next battlefield.
You mean the prior battlefield? I think I want to understand is, this is just a thing. So we as the Warrior of Light are stupidly strong. We've been killing like false god things all the time. Like Stargate SG-1, Colonel O'Neill will be very proud of me. But beside that point, like we've been doing that the whole time. And he's beaten us twice, right? Like we chipped the horn last time. So like I don't know if it says we're getting stronger or what. But like, is there an actual fundamental change that happens that suddenly makes him either dramatically weaker or us dramatically stronger to where we can stand with him? I don't remember that being a thing. It's like one day someone just went, okay, flip the switch on the narration here, or you know, the narrative. The Warrior of Light's now stronger. Like, I don't understand. Because he's already shown that he can beat us in one-on-one martial combat. Like, he can do that. So then, like, I don't know. Is the idea that we leveled up through our travels and we get strong enough to do it? So, like, when we first fought him, we weren't strong enough. Then we fought him in, like, kind of in the middle. And then we got a little bit strong. We broke his helmet thing, right? This place is a little busted up, not gonna lie. It's gonna be cool though when the Aetheryte's here. Fix the walls. I think the Aetheryte's like right there or something. But they'll fix it in no time, I'm sure. Speak with Alpha. No, he's not over there, right? No, he's not. Alright, best luck. That's the thing. You can go talk to all those people and they all have dialogue right now. I'm not, but you could. If it weren't for the fact that we were playing through this and that we got like 1,000 hours to play or whatever, I wouldn't worry about it, but... that's a boat over there. Is that where I'm going? I don't know, it's an Enclave skiff captain. Where am I going? I'm going... Where am I? Where am I going? I don't understand. I don't see it. I don't see it on the map. But you know what? We'll take the skiff captain back. Maybe I'll see the thing when I go across. Oh yeah, it's right here, okay. Good for it to not tell me that, it would have been handy.
Are you quite certain you would not prefer to stay a while longer? There are sure to be festivities at which you would be the guest of honor, like it is not. Very well. There are other ways in which we might celebrate. By rejoining the fight for freedom in Girabania, for one.
That's right, get the poppin' music, let's go.
Short though our time here has been, we have all come to regard this land and her people as our own, I think. But we have done which we came here to do. Word of Doma's liberation will soon spread throughout the Empire, and we must seize the opportunity to rekindle the fires of liberation in the West. We dare not allow the Imperials a moment's respite, lest they can march on Doma again. For the sake of all concerned, we should leave immediately.
I can see what she's saying, though.
Did I hear right? You're leaving? I'm afraid so. We've got our own little battle to fight. What about you? Will you be heading back to the steppe? Yes, the war here is ended, and there's no cause to remain. The Oranir and the Dotharl are already withdrawn. I will follow them anon, but I wish to bid you farewell first.
The Blue too must return to their homes, but we will be back. Doma has need of merchants and builders, and we will be eager to offer our services.
And just like that, our grand fellowship is broken? Without ceremony or pomp, you steal off into the dark? No matter, we have plenty to get on with. Places to be, people to rob, and so on. And the captain never was one for mingling. I'm a pirate. Give me a song and a tavern and I will be happy. Hobnobbing with Lord Hien? Nay. No taste for the finer things. In any event, we need to not part ways here. If you are for Kugane, we would be happy to take you. Her waters have always been fruitful. I wish you well on your journey, my friends. May you ever walk in crimson. Thank you, Serena, for everything. May the kami speed you on your way, until we meet again. Bye, peeps. We gotta go back and give old Xeno another what for. He got lucky so far. Naught remains undone. You ready to depart? We're ready. To Kugane, then. Have everything? Good. We will need to weigh anchor before the Sekisugumi arrive. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for what you did. Give my regards to the Uldan. I informed Tataru of our coming. She and Hancock should be awaiting for us in the Ruby Bazaar. Then it is here we part ways. Best of luck to you and yours in your piratical endeavors, I suppose. It's a pirate's life for me. I want to see what these guys have to say. Do not worry, we will be safely away before the Sekisugumi arrive. Do come and visit us again. It would be a shame if we never got to see you in Little Miss again. Alright. You heard the man. Let us be away. I'll do a live stream and it's just me trying to climb Kugane Tower. For like hours. I'll just be bad at it. I've gotten better at climbing Kugane Tower than I used to be, but still not good enough to do it like consistently. I do feel like I can do it better than some people, but I don't know if that really says much. I realize I could have just like probably teleported with a jet or whatever, but I've gone to 8th right and done what I need to do. But alas. Let's see. To the Ruby Bazaar, which I could have probably teleported a while ago. Yes, I will enter the Ruby Bazaar offices, of course. Yep, cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Welcome back, everyone, and congratulations on a job well done. It is a pleasure as ever to see your smiling face, Tataru. Less so yours, Hancock, though Rasho and I are sincerely grateful for your assistance. The pleasure was all mine, Master Alphino, I assure you. Anyway, you'll be glad to hear that I have already chartered passage for you back to Limsa. The ship is to leave port this very day, but the captain has agreed to wait until the 4 of you have boarded. The 4 of us? You mean to stay here in Kugane? Yes, I gave it some thought, and I realized that even Doma free, there's still a need for a woman in the middle. Mayhap even more than before, considering all my friends and alliances you've made. As I told her many times before, I would be more than willing to assist you. And as I told you many times before, I am not about to let you worm your way into affairs and exploit our connections for your personal gain. Unless you always presume the worst. So there you have it. I'll remain here for now. You needn't worry. I'm a regular at the holstery and a half-dozen other local institutions. Everyone loves me. So go, don't let me keep you. Buy your supplies and souvenirs while you still can. When you're finished, make haste to the docks. Pier number 2 to be precise. I'll be waiting for you there. I like how no one even paid any mind that she's dressed in like traditional like Hingen garb or whatever. Like we never saw her since then. Maybe Alphino did, I guess, but no one else even gonna remark about it? I wonder what Estinian's doing right now.
Because he was like here, and now he's like not here. I blame Pelter Baldwin. This person. Level 93 Gunbreaker. Me, the Warrior of Light, you got the wrong guy. Exactly, not that guy. Maybe it's this incredibly dark, edgy Reaper. Quiet out here for fun. Quiet, but here for fun. Yes, the bunny outfit is on purpose. Interesting. I don't even know where I'm going right now. I think I'm just going back to the thing. I can't. Oh, I jumped right through that. I didn't think I was gonna be able to jump through it, and then I did.
First to arrive as always. Hopefully the others will not be far behind.
Because I'm fast. I'm fast as Edge Boy. I'm fast.
Ah, there you are. All packed and ready to go?
To the best of my knowledge, yes. Apologies for the wait. The task of tying up loose ends invariably takes longer than one allows. Happily, however, all now seems to be in order.
Then there's nothing left to do but to board the ship. Do try and enjoy the journey, won't you? It may be your last chance to rest for a while.
That would depend on the good captain's choice of route.
True, last time we had to fight ghost pirates or whatever.
As ever, Tataru, I pray you take all due precautions while making your inquiries. Better to avoid the local authorities altogether than risk a repeat of our Ishgardian episode.
And what sordid episode is this, pray tell?
Not to speak of, I assure you.
It's interesting that sometimes there just isn't subtitles. It doesn't have the
You
whole
there!
thing.
Hold that ship!
Is that Hien? My boy Hien? And Yugiri?
What are
What's
you two
up?
doing here? Shouldn't you be in Doma?
Shouldn't you? You left with nary a word. I half wondered if I had done something to offend.
No, we kind of just do the thing and then we dip, sorry. It's just
Upon
the thing we
learning
do.
that you had departed for Kugane, we immediately resolved to give chase. Our comrades can manage affairs in our absence, and it seemed the least we could do.
You mean you came all this way just to say goodbye?
That too, aye. But there was something else I felt I had to say. You helped us win our freedom, and for that I cannot thank you enough. Accordingly, after we have established an interim government and so forth, I think it only meet that we repay the favor by dispatching our own forces to Eorzea. If you would have us.
I don't think anyone's gonna say no. It'll only work in basic hand-to-hand combat. Anyone who fights Xenos will lose, but everyone else, we could probably take them. Fordola is pretty strong, though.
We harbored no expectations of such generous aid, and as there is no telling when the Empire might strike back at you, would it not be wiser to concentrate your resources on the defense of Doma?
I had a mind to pursue a more aggressive defense, to which we will send forth shinobi to provinces far and wide to spread word of our victory, that we might inspire others to take up arms as we did. Even the Empire has its limits. If the Garleans cannot be certain where and when the next rebellion will take place, how can they commit another force to Doma?
Okay, so there's a good explanation, right? Like, why don't they just, go back and attack and take it? It's because we're gonna psych them out, basically. We're gonna psych them out and say, hey, anything could happen anywhere. You move your forces over here, then I played Risk. You know how it is?
And besides, so long as this debt remains unpaid, how am I to face myself and Gosetsu?
As you wish. I will relay your offer to the Eorzean Alliance.
All of Doma is counting on you to finish what we have started. You have it in you, Lys. To seize the future you want. Never forget.
And you guys never forget, ain't nobody beat Xenos in actual combat yet. We've teamed up on them, we've snuck up on them, we've done all sorts of stuff. I just feel like we're getting nothing has really proven that we can do anything about this. You know what I mean?
I won't, Hien. Not your words or anything else. Everything that led us here, that will drive us forward, I'll carry it with me always. And that's a promise.
By the way, what I'm getting at there is, I feel like the way they have played up Xenos, the dude could take out an entire army on his own, just for funsies. He'd be like, this is boring. He could kill, like, the whole army, tanks, whatever, if they had, you know, thing. It would not matter to him whatsoever.
I will hold you to that. Go with them to Eorzea. Tell their people of our triumph and of our pledge to stand with them.
By your leave, I shall pave the way for our new alliance.
Oh, Yugiri joins the team again. Let's go.
Hurry up, you lot! The ship's about to weigh anchor.
It seems our time is at an end. Go well, my friends, and may we meet again beneath a western sky.
It's hard to believe how far away we are from Eorzea, though. Our journey through Eorzea has taken us to not Eorzea, but now we have to go back. Map time. I can feel it. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo. I thought it was map time. Map time's coming up, I'm sure. I'm sure he won't be upset about this at all.
I always knew that woman was unfit for command.
Aura farming. I always knew that woman was unfit for me, yeah.
Aye, when you think of all the resources we've poured into that hole, and for what?
I wouldn't be saying the stuff. I would never say a word in front of Xenos unless he asked me a question. And even then, I wouldn't be sure about saying anything. We already seen him kill people right in front of you. What are you doing? Dude, if this game was like rated M, I got him been cut right in half. Just like right like Frieza.
The beast
Boom.
yet lives. Mayhap it is time I sharpen my claws. I wonder, will you walk into my parlor once more?
For Dolorem Lupus, come at the command of the Lord Viceroy to present the prisoner taken by the Cranie Lupi.
Oh no. It's Kryl. We done captured Kryl. That's right, they experiment on her or whatever, I think.
Xenosier Galvus, I presume. It's true what they say. You do have the eyes of a monster. A ravenous, insatiable fiend.
Are you trying to like stroke his ego, or are you trying to irritate him? I can't tell.
You, give the butcher your weapon.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this is...
A reward given in recognition of your service. I trust it will prove more capable than its former owner.
I swear, I'll not disappoint you, my lord.
She's high on
Good.
her own supply.
Now, silence that mewling little piglet. I would not hear another sound pass her lips. Until I strip the fat from her.
Kryle in a bad spot of bother, I tell ya. We're back in Limsa.
Back in Eorzea at last. Ready to pick up where we left off and finish the fight.
Oh, Halo references.
We're not where we want. We're not who we were when they left. We're stronger and wiser. So let's do it. Let's get back to Alamigo and defeat Xenos once and for all.
We're stronger, huh? I mean, I guess, technically. I'm sure in some way we are.
Here we are, home at last. I must say the journey passed more quickly than I had expected. That may be due to the absence of otherworldly interference, I suspect. I should be glad if we did not speak of that unpleasantness again. But in spite of all that and more, we returned better for the experience, and more importantly, triumphant. Indeed, as with Doma freed upon Imperial oppression, it is only right that we turn our thoughts to the plight of Alamigo. Well, I'm all for that, obviously, but I think we should go ahead and see the refugees at Revenant's Toll before doing anything else. They'll be thrilled to hear what we've accomplished, and it'd sound best coming from you. Thank you. I shall do as you suggest.
Ah, Spear Whip.
I see I am not too late. Admiral, what are you doing here? The East Aldenod Trading Company informed me of your impending arrival. I have tidings I thought best to share with you in person. From Girabania? Aye. The Alliance still holds the wall despite several Imperial counterattacks, but we have been unable to pass further into occupied territory. Commander Kemp and his men, meanwhile, have made great strides toward rebuilding the depleted ranks. They have even taken it upon themselves to attempt a few operations, with mixed results, I'm sorry to say. 'Twas a complication arising from one such venture which moved me to seek you out. Kryle. During a mission to transport wounded resistance fighters to the Rising Stones, Kryle Baldessian was taken prisoner. Kryle, do they know where she is being held? They do not, but your comrades have informed me once, and I have told Thancred is in Girabania, looking for her as we speak. How could this have happened? We must seek out Thancred without delay. Nay, Kryle taught me better than that. I would be unwise to act without first acquiring a full understanding of the situation. Thank you for informing us. Tired though we may be, we must make haste to Castor Morians. Please excuse us, Admiral. Lady Ugiri. Found.
Sorry, got a jet. Whoa, it's a bunch of people that don't have anything better to do with their time. I'll never understand the AFK and Limsa crowd. Like, I just don't get it. It just... Why are you playing this game? Like, I don't understand. And I think there's a... Isn't there like a bench here that's like stupidly popular or something? Is it that one over there? I think it's this one. This bench over here. It's like dumb popular. I heard people will yell at you on certain servers if you even sit in it, so... Alright, so we gotta get to Castrum Oriens. 824 gil, let's go. Thancred? I haven't seen Thancred in so long. And he's with Arnvold. There you are. Have you heard the news? In a broad strokes of Admiral Blosvin. I can't pronounce that last name. Brolsvin. What happened? Kryle and a squadron of resistance fighters were escorting Nishtola and several other wounded to the Rising Stones for further treatment when they were ambushed by Imperial forces. Arnvold and his men fought valiantly, but in the chaos.
I will make no excuses. We failed to protect her. Do not be so hard on yourself. You protected your Stola and the others, and did we not? Tell us about the attack. It was the skulls. They knew a path across the wall we hadn't found. We thought we were safe once we reached the Black Shroud. We weren't expecting an ambush. During the fighting, I caught a glimpse of the leader's memories. It was all as planned. The advantage of having a walker in the field. I'm not as strong in the echo as Tiberius is, of course. Half the time it's enough to knock me on my arse. Like I've taken a dose of concentrated ether. So you walked in Fordola's memories. What did you see? A woman promised the world education, training, citizenship, all that and more if she but sold her soul. A traitor to her people and a pretender to her masters. It was Enos himself who gave the order, told her to return with Cryle Baldessian alive. Our agents but have been carefully monitoring Imperial communications since the attack, but yet have to intercept any transmissions making reference to Cryle or her current whereabouts. If the orders were to bring Cryle back alive, we can save her if we move quickly enough. As you say, time is of the essence, which is why I intend to slip past enemy lines and see what information I can uncover on my own. In the meantime, it is up to you and your allies to command the Imperial's undivided attention. Lots of shouting and explosions and so forth. Keep them distracted and I will find her. Very well. I wish I could do more to aid you, but I understand. Commander Kemp is on his way to the castrum as we speak for a meeting with Elder Aldine. If you hurry, you could find him on the road and discuss the situation beforehand. I think Tiberius and I are going to go and see Conrad as he suggested. You all wait here. We're gonna go meet up. Why are we going to meet with Conrad? Why are we going to get... I guess we're gonna go do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go meet up with Conrad. I realized that I was reading stuff so fast I was probably slurring my speech. You know how it goes. You read too fast, it sounds right in your head, but then like, nah, that probably sounds like gobbledygook. Alright. There we go. I feel like we've stopped here before. Well, well, if it isn't a pleasant surprise. It fills my heart with joy to see you two hale and healthy. Welcome home, Lise. Tiberius, I'm sure you've heard about Cryle by now. That's why we're here. I'm still not sure what to think about it, but we'll save her. We'll definitely save her somehow. I have no doubt that you will. You look stronger from your time in the Far East, lass, and that's good news for Cryle. I'd like to think so, but enough about me. How is everything with you and the Resistance? Better than when you last saw us, and no mistake. Arnvald's been a godsend. Him and Nago have been the Youngbloods have achieved so much in such a short time. We've been blessed to receive support from the Flames Alamigan Brigade, who have been instrumental in freeing our countrymen from labor camps throughout Girabania, as well as some political prisoners from the city of Proper, believe it or not. Together with the refugees returning from Ul'dah and elsewhere, we've had no shortage of able-bodied men and women eager to join on the cause. I knew you wouldn't stop fighting even after what happened at the Reach. Force of habit, I suppose. Though we've come a long way, we still have far to go. But we'll fight every element. Sooner or later, we'll get to Alamigo. But listen to me prattling on, we should be making haste to Castromorians. There's no point in telling me everything now if you only have to say it again for the Flame General's benefit. You're right. I'll go on ahead and tell the others that you're not far off.
So I guess the whole thing is we're just laying a lantern on it heavy, just saying, wow, you guys are way stronger since your time in the Far East. Guys, you guys are so much stronger than you were before. I can't believe how much stronger you are. I feel like that's the thing. Are people attacking those from underneath the ground? Oh no, it's that guy. It's Numi Neko. Level 92 Bard. Sleep status, good night. Okay, white-haired cat girl thing. Look at this man. This woman. She's a bunny girl, and she looks like Titania. Don't know where I'm going, but it won't let that stop me. I'll bet. Oh, I hate when I do that. Pippin. You've spoken with Thancred, then. Good. Take heart. If anyone can track her down, it's him. I believe I hear Commander Kemp's party approaching. If you're ready to address Father and the others, let us be about it. Dude, I'm so all about it. There you are. And there is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you were eager to speak on your next move, but we would first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Doma. Alright, sure. We did a lot of cool stuff. Fought some false gods. Hung out with some ninja turtles. It was a good time.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
We have now
Bloody
street
hells.
cred.
Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now.
Alright, so out of a frying pan into another frying pan and back into the original frying pan.
Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks. I name this operation Rulga's Beacon. For as Rulga once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
You think Ralban ever takes a vacation? I feel like the dude, after getting his arm torn off and being thrown in prison for a while for like no reason, I feel like he should get a vacation. The success of this operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castum Villadina, the main host cannot advance. Xenos knows this, which is why he has ordered Fordola and her men to see the bridge's defense. So we'll get to the fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She is decisive, ruthless, and feared by foes and friends alike, but we have a plan to defeat her. First, we will send an alliance force down the main road, signaling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison will muster their forces and prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill-prepared for their counterattack. Our men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye. Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage. She will order her men to give chase. Like that guy over there doing squats in the background. We will lure them as far as the east end, where the commanders will rally their forces in an attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of the garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. Very clever, I'm sure. But what do we do if the Imperials smell a rat and return before we've taken the place? I don't need you to take Valadina and her camp. All I need is for you to fly your flag from its tower. You mean to trick them into believing that the bridge has fallen? Aye. Once we've convinced them of Valadina's loss, hit them hard with our reinforcements and watch them go running for the hills.
Then, when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castellan. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. In that case, we shall support both Resistance and the Alliance forces. Tiberius, Lys, Arnvald, I ask that you accompany Commander Kemp. Eorzea and I will remain with the Flame General. We will return to Ralgo's Reach and make our preparations. As soon as we are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeed. Alright. Man, I like Arnvald. Dude does the best he can. You know what I mean? I mean, he's no hoary boulder or Ulgar Ironheart who's staring at the up. What are we looking at? Are you looking at the statue guy? Okay, sure. Let's go this way. It's looking a little better in here than it did last time I was back through here. When they got raffle stomped. There's like a purple shadow dog thing. With Zelena Krantz, the meat shield. Look at these titles, man. Some titles I'm like, dude, someone made that up. There's no way. In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Velodina is bloody massive. It'd take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides. But there's no need for that, right, Nago? Not so long as I have my griffin and a satchel of glamour prisms, no. Arnvald, you're in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance. No link pearls. Lys, I want you to look into the squadrons, make sure they've got everything you need. Everybody clear? Aye, sir. All forces are to depart the Castellan Corvi when ready. That will be all. Tiberius, stay with me a moment, if you would. I gotta talk to teacher. Ugh. There are a few men I'd like you to look on personally. Each of them has lost people, and I can tell it weighs on their hearts. Are these the same people I interviewed earlier on? For no reason? There have been a lot of new faces since you last were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer you'll find at the barber, another one's an old fellow who likes to pass the time in the shore at Starfall. The last is a fiery young lad from Little Alamigo, who I'm told trains by himself by the River to the Fringes. You'll know them when you see them. Come and find me when you're finished. Oh, man. Alright. Let's go do some menial tasks. They just don't need to pad the game out like this. Like, oh yeah, while everyone else is getting some stuff ready, hey, Tiberius, you want to like go like talk to a guy? Talk to some guys because they're having a hard time? They could have done this in a more... If this was really integral to the story, they could have done this in a more organic way. Oh man, we got a bunch of people here. What do we got? We got Fletcher, is a level 100 warrior. And then a level 70 dragoon. And then we got a level 100 scholar. Jericho Fletcher. Oh, I see. There's like that guy. Interesting. Oh, I see. Yoey Fletcher. It must be like his wife or something. They're playing together. Wait, I know you. Captain Fox of the Twin Adder. It's an honor to meet you. I was living hand-to-mouth in Ul'dah, but decided to enlist in the Flames after I heard tales of your daring do. And now, as fate would have it, I've been sent here to join in the fight for my homeland's liberation. Ah, but this is no time to talk. I've got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Captain. We'll give those Imperial War Sons what for. I do need to go through at some point and, like, actually... Because I'm only still a Serpent Captain. I think you can get more promotions now. I just gotta go do it. I just forget. It has to do with, like, your squad or whatever. And I kind of just stopped paying attention. I see. If it isn't the lad who helped me find the ward I misplaced. Ah, but here I go again, treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you'd gone that one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me it was only the bleeding hero of Eorzea
who've taken time out of his busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done. But know that I will fight with every ounce of my strength in coming battle, and the next and the next. Mayhap that will serve to repay the favor. Fare you well. Sure. I keep thinking I see this guy's name, and I keep thinking it says Houdini. And I'm like, you're not very good at hiding out in the middle of everything. But they do say that you're supposed to, like, hide in plain sight, right? Oh, wait, is it this guy over there? Yep. The hot-blooded youth. The Utes. Tiberius, am I right? I doubt you remember me, but I'll never forget you. Saved my life in Little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had gotten in our heads that if we got enough crystals, we could summon Ralgr like Ulmdra summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves from what they came calling, only to turn up dead one day. Never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. And maybe that's the best folks like us can hope for, huh? Not that I'm in a hurry, mind. I was gonna look at his face. No, yeah, Wilred, I felt like the most bad for Wilred. He just wanted to do what he thought was right, and he got killed by, like, what's his face? And the rest of them in the Crystal Braves, just because of whatever. I'm kind of sad that he writes him off, like, yeah, we were helping Wilred that one time. And then he died. And then no one cared. It's interesting, there's a lot of people in Ralgr's Reach today. Like, I'm just kind of surprised by how many people are in Ralgr's Reach. Not like a ton, but it's a fair amount. At least like 5, 6, 7 of them, at least. Alright, I've gone and done your little silly errands. Let's move on. You had a word with the men I mentioned then? Yeah. As I'm sure you noticed, they're they've another thing in common aside from tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another, but that's not the reason I wanted you to speak to them. A man who's lived in Gurabani his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation for 20 unbroken years. A man who fled Alamigo in search of a new life, who swore to serve another nation, only to the fate to conspire to send him back here. A youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong to the Resistance. In growing larger, we've grown more diverse. While there is good in that, there's also potential for strife and discord. I'd like to special sort of lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Good thing they've got you. Someone like Lise, you mean? Yeah, say someone like Lise. I see we're of one mind. She'll have to make the decision for herself, of course. You've traveled with her, been on her side when she's had to make hard choices. You've seen her at her words at her worst and her best. You think she's got it in her, then she does. Look after her, Tiberius. She's our future and my hope. I must needn't say that this conversation is just between you and me. Good. Right then. We best head to Castum Velcorvi. What remains of it, rather. Sorry, my sinuses are going absolutely, like, ridiculous. I don't know what's in the air, but it's sinister, whatever it is. Alright, so we're going to Castum Corvi. I don't know what that is. I mean, we can just go from Castor Morians, I guess. Alright. Quintania! Yeah, it gets hard to, like, read your lines when your sinuses are just, like, absolutely jam-packed full. Does that flag move? Kinda? I can just fly up there right now. I know you don't think I should be able to, but I can. I can do it right now. Oh, we got a gold spot. It's time for some serious business.
We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember that we'll need to hold out until Nago sees the flag. Got your gear in order? Any moment now. Alright, let's do it.
It's begun then.
She's got a griffin!
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nago. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Run, Arenvolt, run! That's a perfect thumbs up right there, boy, I tell you what.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Minago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rolga's star shall burn bright this day.
I like how they're like, we're gonna use glamour prisms, something in universe that they don't talk about very often. Alright, let's go see what we can do. Quickly now, we've got to reach Veladina before General Aldine and his men are overwhelmed. Scouts dead ahead. If they see us, they'll warn the others. Alright. I think it's been forever that I actually did like been talking to people so much.
Here it comes!
I did not mean to do that, no. Spit poison at people. I just realized we have a little snake lady with us. Alright. That's the last of them, let's keep moving. Oh wait, we're not going that way? So, sorry, I missed the memo. I thought we were going that way, we're following the road. No sign of sentries. General Aldine must have his fans full. Then let's seize the bridge and be done with it. Alright, everybody over here. Wait, who's doing what now?
Take this!
I'll just by the cannons. They're catching Magitech missiles? No. He's out here punching cannons. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Including punching cannons. There we go. Simple enough.
I want the cannons out of the way, it's not that bad. Alright. I think Fort Dola shooting starts up soon, I'm not sure. How timely. Think you're clever with all your little tricks. Think again. None of you are leaving here alive. It's a bold assumption. You ain't Zemos, I'm not afraid of you. Okay, so I think it was this one, this one, this one. Doton. He's trying to use this Gaius Van Belzar stuff with the X attack things. Bold plan, Cotton. I'll die like all the rest. Bold statements. Oh, bold to give me the poison.
Meet my new friend!
I'm not saying hello to your little friend. I can throw knives at you if you want. Lol. Nago made it, we've only got to hold on a little longer. No problem. I have solved the problem.
God damn you! No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
We want to capture the flag. Man with hat, capture the flag champion. Or Nago, capture the flag champion. Depends on how you look at it, I suppose.
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
They all running.
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Ninja disappear.
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Garlean's wrecking face, good grief. What is with this, like, everybody hits each other once and then wins? Come on, man. Bring your A game. Even got the Ishgardian there. I like that. I know they're committed forces, it's just like... They get so much drip. The rest of them look the same. Just Guardians stand out with their sweet chainmail drip.
Philadina is fallen? Impossible!
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
You know, since a lot of them are all conscripts, you'd think a lot of them would defect. You know, it's like just slip off to the side when no one's looking, run around, be like, can I just not fire for Garlemald anymore, actually? But presumptuous, I suppose.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
Wuss?
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us. School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
Imagine that. You know you have a better force. You know you win, but they just, like, bamboozled you, and everyone goes, we gotta run away, though, because things could go bad. So what do you mean? You get the bigger force, the stronger army by far, but, you know.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it? And that has to be worth something.
Xeno's gonna be mad. It's a shame that Fordola got away, but we did what we came here to do. I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one, and we're going to take it back, all of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. Let's see what Conroy wants us to do. We'll do that, and then we'll probably call it. There's still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We'll need to search it from top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host. Keep your weapons at the ready. There's a chance you might come face to face with soldiers on the run en route. On second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counterattack. When you've judged your work to be done, report to General Haldine in Bittermill. So, alright, so we'll jump off there. You know, first we took Doma back, and now we took the fancy bridge. We're in good shape, you know, as far as things go. So, and then, did they keep the flag up there? Is it, like, still... Or did we just take the flag down? I don't even see the flag anymore. They just take it down? Interesting. Unless I'm missing something. I don't know. There's a big spire there, too. Doesn't matter. Anyway, all I got for you right now is, till next time.